everybody, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new. As you guys can see from the title, today I'm going to show you guys how to give an injection. For those of you who don't know, I do have my associate's degree in medical assisting and work in a family practice, which means I do a lot of immunizations and injections. For the purpose of this video, I'm just going to give you guys a little demo on how I would draw up and give an insulin injection. I did have to go off of supplies that I had here at my house, so most of these supplies are demo ones from back when I was in school. Before I do get into the video, I did want to mention a few important things in regards to giving injections, and the most important thing about giving injections is to never document an injection you did not administer. So say a coworker is running around like crazy and is too busy to sit down and do the documentation, and they ask you to do the documentation for them, simply say, I am unable to do so. You're the one who administered the vaccine. It is up to you to do it. You should never, under any circumstances, document a procedure or anything that you did not physically do yourself. Another good thing to remember is to never give an injection that a provider has not ordered you to give. Going back to the coworker situation, say that one of your coworkers has a ton of patients and they're running behind. However, someone comes in for just a nurse visit, which usually is done with the MA, so I'm not sure why it's called a nurse visit, to receive an immunization, and they go ahead and say, hey, do you think you could give the immunization for me because I'm running behind? Do not do it, no matter what. Only administer injections and medications that you have been ordered to give by a provider. And lastly, once you are done documenting your injection, always sign it. If there is no signature, then it did not happen. Even if you're like, no, I know I gave that patient that injection. If you have not signed your documentation saying you gave the injection, then it never happened. And that is something to keep in mind when documenting anything that you do. If there's no signature, it didn't happen. Like with any medication, you should know and review the 6 rights of medication administration before giving an injection. These 6 rights help reduce any medication errors, and the 6 rights are right person, right medication, right dose, right time, right route, and right documentation. You also want to verify the provider's orders, which you must have in order to administer medication. Moving on to supplies, you will need a basket or tray to place all your supplies in for transport, the order from the provider, disposable gloves, the correct medication, the appropriate sized needle and syringe, alcohol swabs, gauze squares, a band-aid, a printed label that has the patient's name, date of birth, the medication name, and the medication dosage, a chuck to place all of your supplies on while in the room, and if you are administering an immunization, you also need a vid sheet from the CDC. Once you have all of your supplies, you can begin prepping the medication. First, locate the proper medication and remove it from where it is being stored. Pop the plastic cap off the top of the vial, then wipe the top using an alcohol swab. Next, inject air equivalent to the dosage of the medication you will be drawing up into the vial, and then flip the vial upside down and draw up the proper dosage. Once you are done drawing it up, always check to ensure there are no air bubbles by flicking the syringe with your finger. Once you are in the same room as the patient, verify you have the correct patient and medication. This is also when you would hand the patient a vid sheet from the CDC if it is an immunization. Next, you can begin prepping the skin to administer the injection by locating the proper injection site, cleaning the area with an alcohol swab, and then allowing it to dry. Now you can squeeze up on the skin around the injection site, insert the needle, administer the injection, and allow the needle to remain in the injection site for 5 to 10 seconds. Then go ahead and remove the needle and place a band-aid over the injection site if needed. Lastly, clean up by placing the syringe and needle in a red biohazard sharps container and ask the patient if they have any questions. After leaving the patient's room, you should locate a computer where you can document the injection in the patient's medical record. So that is just how to do an injection. It is a relatively easy procedure to do. Just always remember the key points that I mentioned in the beginning of this video. If you guys have any questions, definitely leave them in the comments section and I will try to get to them. If you guys liked this video and would like to see more how-to videos in the MA world, definitely let me know, because I can definitely go ahead and show you guys how to do a surgical scrub, remove sutures, and a bunch of other things like that. If you guys have a specific procedure you would like to see me do, definitely leave it in the comments below, and if it is something I can do here at home, then I will try to do it. While you guys are down there, be sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. I upload new content regularly and would love it if you'd become part of our little family. Also be sure to hit the bell so that you are in fact notified every time I do upload a new video. I hope you guys like this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys!